Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Zombieland, The Walking Dead. Now it is time for us to see, well, exactly how this situation is going to go down. It could all be over right now. There isn't really much in here for us other than, well, there's just yet nothing. So, it's time to essentially confront Wolfgang.
What?
Oh,
Who? I'll kill all you chem pushers.
so we're going to go real slow here. Let them take the brunt of the engagement. Can't seem to hit her. Gotta make sure we don't hit the wrong people here. Okay, he's down. Where'd she go? She's running. Where's she running to, though? Get her, Patrick. Patrick's got some balls on him. She's running. She's down. Okay, are we hit? Okay, our health does not quite seem to be dropping just yet. Alright, let's get back to cover here. So we seem to have made it through. Let's just make sure we're not bleeding. Patrick's gone. There's a double barrel shotgun. We'll get to that in a second. First of all, okay, we didn't take any hits. We might have taken a health hit, I don't know, but we didn't. We don't have any bleed damage. Alrighty, so we managed to make it through that encounter for the most part. Let's just take stock of how much ammo we have for this gun. We did use a few shotgun shells, missing basically every shot, I think, with that. Yeah, we've got 6 shells left for this. But we are still alive, and that's what matters. Alright, let's have a look here. Nice, fair bit of water. Tell you what, we'll take all this because we can get it sold, along with this gun. And maybe we go and have a look at Simone's corpse down here. Lucky with those dogs sneaking up on us as well. How much ammo do we have for this? I forgot. Okay, 34 rounds. Slow and steady, guys. It feels good to finally be playing Fallout 4 as like a proper survival game. Zombie survival game. Take the pressure off. Just focus on not dying, ultimately. Now, we can... yes, we can butcher these. Which we'll do for meat, at least. Holy crap, that explosion was kind of scary. Can you butcher the rest of it? Apparently you can. Let's cancel that. Meat, I'm interested in. But not much else. For now. Now, there were zombies around here. Let's just have a look in here. A bolt action. Some caps. And I'll tell you what, we'll take everything. Let's get her corpse out of the way here. Off the road. Alright, I think we're going to leave it at that for now. Maybe, I'll tell you what, let's go up and have a look at this house while we're here. We were hoping to find a location to wait, to rest a little bit. And I think I may have found a workaround for the fact that the waiting menu seems to have been disabled. Nice, okay, so that's a good find right there. Alright, just to be sure that this doesn't kill the game. Oh, we can't use in combat, hey? Okay, so apparently we're still in combat. Alright, well then, I suppose we have no choice. Yeah, we've got gunshots off to the left here. To the right. Let's just check the weapons that we just picked up there. Okay, so we've got a pipe pistol with no ammo, a revolver pistol, a pipe revolver pistol. Okay. With 12 45 rounds, a bolt action. I mean, that's kind of handy to have. The laser musket too, I suppose, is also pretty decent. Let's get that on 3. Actually, let's swap those around. And yeah, I guess we keep rolling with the 10mm pistol. We've got 34 rounds for that. This actually does a bit more damage. It's bolt action though, so, you know, let's see how we go. Not sure what happened to Patrick. We got some gunshots off to the right. I feel like we're pushing our luck a little bit here. So maybe we should, you know, head back to Sanctuary. Trudy and Patrick seem to have disappeared, but they'll probably make their way back here at some point. Not seeing any activity down here. Alright. Let's move on out then. I mean, I suppose we could potentially wait inside the diner. I feel like that's kind of a viable option. We did just help them out. So, and there's a straw pillow there for us. Is there anywhere we can sit? I mean, technically there is. Also, there's nobody here, so are they going to know if we take stuff? It's a question I have. Alright, I'll tell you what. We are going to wait here for a little bit. Now, let's just test this out. Yeah, alright. We managed to get the wait screen activated. Patrick has returned, and so has Trudy. Alright, great. We are a little bit thirsty. Let's have a chat with Trudy then.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Alrighty, great. So, you got things covered from here, Trudy?
Yeah. It's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
Yes, let's take a look.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
Alright, so let's just have a little look over what she has got here. So it's General Chow's Revenge. Okay. Anyway, that's a little note from a previous
I can rest easy
series.
knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Alright, we're going to sell off.
Thank you.
Actually, before we do that, let's just have a look if we got any better gear here. A metal right arm is not as good as the one we have, apparently. So everything else, I suppose we can just sell it. Got a quick trade option. Alright, so we'll sell the postman's mailbag. And this, she's got 293 caps. And the biker leathers. In terms of the weapons, one of the shotguns. And I suppose one of those two. We'll keep hold of the pipe pistol just in case, I don't know, it might come in handy if we run out of ammo. Run out of 10mm and find some 38s. Everything else I think we'll keep there. Junk-wise, what do we have that's valuable? I mean, I'd rather keep hold of the junk for our long-term objectives. And in terms of ammo and other things, nothing too exceptional, really worth selling. Okay. Alright, so let's just have a quick look at her supplies then. She does have bandages, but we've got plenty. Yeah, we've got 4, and we can craft them too. Food and water, she has some supplies. I think we're doing okay, actually, for food and water supplies. Alright, so she doesn't really have much that we need for now. She does have a Tech 9. Very expensive, though. But at least now we know that we can, you know, sell things here. Confirm the trade. Alright. Let's very carefully think about heading back towards Sanctuary. For now. And I suppose maybe we can do a little bit of a scavenge through Concord again. Got zombies nearby. I can hear like a guttural breathing. What time is it? A little bit hard to see there. It's about 6 PM. Oh my god, that's a Yaoguai. If that thing sees us, that's us. We're done for. What's it gonna do here? You can see that, right? Just wandering around on those rocks. Now, we definitely want to be home, like, now. With how dangerous this world becomes at night time. So let's just go real careful here. That's dogs. I don't know where they are. Thank God they growl like that. Okay, it might be too risky to head back here in the dark. I'm not seeing any movement at all. Oh, this is making me way too nervous. Okay, we're out of here. Got growls again there. I mean, we did just make friends with Trudy, so... Where are we? You know, I'm sure Trudy isn't going to mind us asking to camp out overnight in her place. We can always just wait around at the cost of food and or hunger and thirst. At the end of the day, we have to play this, you know, as immersively as is necessary. Also, we can take that saw, apparently, and this metal bucket, and that one, and that one. Let's just make sure we don't pick up anything that we definitely should not be taking. Alright, well, I mean, that's probably Trudy's bed right there.
I got a store to run here. You gonna buy?
I mean, I don't need anything right now. I already bought something, Trudy. Alright, so it looks like we're just going to have to, I don't know, maybe huddle up over here in a corner somewhere. We really don't have a choice here but to sit back and wait. Now, the thing is, I mean, we're not sleeping, but we are waiting. I don't know if this also counts for the danger, like when you're trying to sleep in an unknown location, an unknown settlement sort of thing. Anyway, we seem to be okay.
I got a store to run here. You gonna buy?
We waited through the night. Things seem to be fine out here. Now, the question is, are the dogs and the Yaoguai still here? Also, we are a little bit thirsty and hungry, aren't we? So let's have something to eat and drink. A squirrel on a stick and some purified water should do the job. The bear is still there. Shit. Well, hopefully now we can see a bit better. So we know exactly what we're dealing with. I'm gonna guess that the dogs are probably still there then. Dude, this is so dangerous. Okay, we've got gunshots off to the southwest. Let's see how we go here, guys. We know there are dogs in the area. Or at least there were. Since the Yaoguai's still there, I'm going to assume that the dogs are. Let's just try and scout ahead here as we go, otherwise we're going to run into death, aren't we? Also, is my shotgun loaded? Okay, we've got a cabin of some sort here. Okay, all our guns are loaded. And I've got about 14 rounds for this gun. It's a bolt action though, so it's going to be slow. Okay, we got some zombies crawling up out the ground here. Got a bit stuck on that log. Oof, that one was quick. Hoo-wee. Alright. Immediate threat taken care of. It's going to be a zombie, isn't it? Now we can check down here. I don't think this will play, so no. Okay, never mind. Got a chemistry bench which we can't use. Let's go down into the root cellar. At least this place will be relatively clear and full of very, very useful supplies. Great. Some more ammo, water. Great. And a toaster. Also a weapons workbench. Oh, I can pick up lanterns too. Okay, I tend to forget about those. Okay, we should have well, I suppose we should check to make sure that this area is fully clear, which it clearly is not clear. Alrighty, Wasteland Survival Guide. Diamond City is now permanently marked on our map. Bottle cap mine. Great. And again, lots of very, very helpful supplies here for us. Alrighty, I feel like right now in Mr. Reginald Clay's mind, he's beginning to think. We've actually got a fair amount of supplies here, and his impression of the Commonwealth is essentially one that reveals to him, you know, it's not like the place is completely abandoned for one thing or looted for another. So perhaps this idea of, you know, being able to actually sustain his life is now forming. He's gaining a little bit of confidence in his ability to survive. We've found plenty of food, resources, craftables, you know, things that we can use to craft. Can we actually do much here? We can. Oh, you don't need perks, eh? Interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so for the base level, we don't need any... Huh. Okay, I'm not sure. Is that modded or not? I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyway, what matters is we can improve the damage of our double-barrel shotgun, but we only have 6 shells for that. Perhaps this P220 would be a better option. That's going to give us +2 damage for 3 adhesive. Okay, I'll tell you what. I tend to need to take a fair amount of time weighing these options up, so we won't do this right now. But to know that we can do some stuff here is very good. Alright. What else? This combat knife, nothing on there. Stealth blade, hey? Interesting. Blacksmith level 2. Increased damage from sneak attacks. Targets bleed. Exceptional damage. Alright. I always like to upgrade the shotgun pretty quickly for damage, for high damage, but, you know, we don't have a lot of shells for it. And we may need the adhesive for, well, I don't know, other things. So, let's head back out into the Commonwealth. It is still early morning, so we've got that working for us. No more zombies in the area. Apparently not. It is, once again, wonderful British weather outside. Alright, let's just have a quick look at where we're at on our carry capacity here. Yeah, we've still got a little bit of room. So we'll make our way through Concord again. That was a close one. Yes, we will make our way through Concord again. And maybe do a little bit more looting. So yeah, I suppose now we've done a fair bit of proving to ourselves as Reggie that, yeah, we can potentially survive here in the world with enough of a challenge, but not so much of a challenge that, you know, it's hopeless. It seems like there might be hope. So maybe now beginning to put in a little bit of effort back home to make, you know, back at Sanctuary, to make the world a bit more comfortable. To make Sanctuary a bit more comfortable for ourselves. For now, at least, for ourselves.
What the? Whoa!
That doesn't do anything for the fire, does it? Mate. I was not expecting that. At all. Where's my shotgun shell? See, again, that's one thing. Obviously, you shouldn't be dropping a shotgun shell like that up on reload. I tell you what, we'll sort that out later. Oh, we got him. He bloody got us too, though. Okay. Didn't seem to do any damage, so that's a bit weird. But, you know, we'll take it, I suppose. Yes. Bit strange, but... well, I don't know. I don't know what to really... I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. Hello. What's going on here, game? Father Allen. Okay, let's check down here. Oh yeah, I'm not sure what happened there with that Molotovs. A little bit strange that we didn't take any damage there. Alright, I'll tell you what, I've got to kind of test this out now. To make sure that we can take damage properly, sufficiently. Okay, yes, we definitely can take damage. However, it seems like the Molotovs in this mod list don't do a lot of kind of splash damage. They do a little bit of burning damage, which isn't super high. However, we are currently under the effect of a stim pack, which is practically countering the Molotov damage. So that's what happened there. That was quite confusing. However, after a little bit of testing, yes, we definitely can take damage. And I'd say it's sufficient enough to give us a bit of a chance here in this permadeath experience. Given, you know, the danger of bleeding, damage, heavy bleeds and light bleeds as well. So anyway. Alright, moving on. Now, let's continue our scavenging expedition here. Since we now have decent carry capacity, how are we here? We've still got a bit of space. We might as well take as much as we can. I would like to do another little scout of this area down here. Just because, you know, I wasn't sure exactly earlier. Apparently that doesn't go anywhere. Whether or not we actually scouted the whole place. Clearly there's still a few supplies here that we didn't see before. Alright, now that the weather has kind of calmed down a little bit, I'll turn off my torch. This was the house that had people in it, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Yes. Oh, okay. A bolt-action sniper rifle and a valve handgun. We'll take that. And we'll leave the rest of that stuff. What have we got here? A novice lock. We still have no bobby pins. We haven't found any bobby pins yet. Some recreational components there. Now, let's get that sniper rifle organised, because that's going to come in very handy. 308. Great. Let's get that there. So that's actually going to be extremely helpful to us. If I press that, yep, okay, so we can steady our scope. Alright, now this will go a long way to helping us survive here. I hope, at least. Okay, there's an infestation. Alright, so yeah, with the infestations, I've mentioned this a few times before. As far as I understand, with regards to that mod, when that infestation reaches level 3, it will begin to send, like, attacking waves of, well, yeah, zombies to our settlements. So we need to be aware of that. I don't think I've ever gotten it to that point, though. But it does, on the description of the mod page, it does say that that's what happens if the infestations get too out of hand. So it's based around, you know, State of Decay 2's kind of settlement attack system. New settlement attack system. So, you know, we'll have to see how that goes, I guess, I suppose. Okay, what on earth's going on here? Anyway, this is new, isn't it? Kind of a new setup for this location. not seeing much activity around here. Gotta watch out for mines. Okay, we've actually just become overburdened. Alright, so we've dropped off a few clothing items there. Let's just have a look here and see if there's anything very important that we want. Otherwise, we need to focus on heading back and dropping off these supplies. I feel like there should be stuff here, you know. It definitely looks like the sort of place that would have stashes around. Take that. A little bit of junk. Never hurt anyone. Okay. So yeah, the damage thing is kind of sitting with me a little bit. It felt a bit strange to, you know, to have a Molotov thrown in my face and for it to not really do any damage to us. But I'll keep an eye on it. It's one of those kind of difficult elements to get perfect. Given that, you know, you don't want to be one shot, obviously, in a permadeath game. And the zombies on their own don't do too much damage to us, but when they get us in a group and they can cripple our limbs, you know, and then we're hobbling our way across the Commonwealth, trying to escape hordes of zombies, walking across mines, explosive damage, like one mine to kill you, just end the game, is a bit of a heightened level of stress to worry about mines everywhere like that. So it's one of those tricky elements to balance out. Okay, I really need to stop looting right this second, which I have done, I promise you. I've just done it right now. Okay, so heading back to Sanctuary / Concord / Red Rocket without looting another single item. So I suppose if we are going to be expecting settlement attacks soon-ish, then yeah, I think we might want to have a look at kind of upping our defenses a little bit. I am going to take all of this and I will make my way over to Sanctuary. And you know, I really do walk there in these moments. I don't cheat and get us there. I really do hobble. I just sit here thinking about what my character must be thinking about. What is his experience here? Is he happy being in the apocalypse? How's he doing? He's probably under a massive amount of stress, isn't he? You know, we're watching The Walking Dead, as I mentioned in a previous episode, and things, I won't give you any spoilers in case you haven't watched the series, highly recommended. Things are pretty stressful on people, aren't they? It's definitely not the sort of experience you would want to be in. Maybe it kind of is. The idea of it might be good, might be fun, kind of entertaining, or you might think it's like we have this romantic idea. Hello, boy. You alright here? You're just hanging out on the bridge? You like it here? Good boy. You know, we have this romantic idea about the zombie apocalypse, don't we? But one of the really cool things about that series is, well, you see over time what it does to people, and not just what it does to them psychologically, but what it does to them physiologically as well, how it impacts their body as well as their mind, mental and emotional state. Anyway, our character definitely has adopted the kind of Mad Max-esque appearance, hasn't he, in what he's wearing here. Very Mad Maxian, which is another game I really want to play on the channel. Another post-apocalyptic game. Alright, let me get our gear sorted. Okay, so we are sorted in terms of all of our gear being back where it needs to be. Our character is just a little bit thirsty, so let's run around the back here and let him drink from, well, this pipe, this underground pipe here. Now, what I want to do is plant a little bit more food. Obviously, we are eventually going to have to look at, well, you know, getting some help in this location with regards to all of this this produce that we have. Because, well, we just need help, don't we, in the apocalypse? your chances of survival are diminished alone. In terms of weaponry, what we have on us right now is the combat knife, we have the P220 pistol, we have the bolt-action sniper rifle, and the laser musket. We don't have much shotgun shells, so I decided to put them back. Everything else, we have a few aid items with us. The antibiotics, I could probably drop one of them off, and the rest will keep on us. A little bit of food, a little bit of water. So, defenses. Let's see what we can do in terms of building another turret here, just to help us take care of any, attacks. I like the look of these heavy machine guns, but they do require gun nut rank 1. We have a level up. We're close to another level up. Gun nut is somewhere down here. It's quite far away. Alright, I've decided to take this beginner's luck perk. We have a 7% chance to receive 3 times experience from any action, just to give us that little bit of a bonus to leveling. I do like to level slowly, but it's also nice to get that occasional boost every now and then. Alright, so let's stick with building a regular turret for the time being. And yeah, we're just going to have to hope that for now these regular turrets, machine gun turrets, will do the job at protecting us. We should also probably start to build some walls, even if they are just basic. Okay, I've decided to build one more turret actually here. We've got that one over there, if you can just see it over there. I want to put one more here, so we've got 3 turrets covering the base, and then focusing on just walling off this area here, just to give us a little bit of a sense of, well, safety actually. Safety and security. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we have a little bit of a gate slash wall, wire mesh wall type thing happening here with, yes, a wooden gate. And I feel like that's probably going to do it in terms of building for now. Alright, it is getting late. This does automatically lock. I suppose this is probably the wrong way round. So let's get that sorted here. And I am just lining all of these up manually, so please forgive any annoying kind of overlapping, etc. etc. But it works. It does the job. In the words of Todd himself, it definitely does just work. And actually, that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll leave it as it is for now. Right, let's let our weary traveller here get some sleep and hope that he can make it through the night. Actually, before we do that, let's just check and make sure we've got, yeah, we've got all our stuff ready to rock and roll. We've got our turrets to help defend anything that may happen. And let's see if we can get a good night's sleep here in the Commonwealth. I mean, a good night's sleep. We did wake up in the middle of the night. We are feeling well rested. But apparently we just could not sleep all the way through the night. Okay, so obviously it's not going to be wise to... Why do these things keep doing this? I'm sure you guys are watching me actually put these in place. Maybe it's the vibration of the turret. For some reason they keep migrating to, strange places. Alright, so yeah, we are just going to spend a little bit of time here scrapping some items. I know a lot of you are very familiar with this stuff, and not everyone is interested in scrapping. However, we can do a little bit together, can't we? You and I. There are loads and loads of trees in Sanctuary that need to be felled. And our master, chainsaw master here, has the ability to just instantly, magically deal with the problem. These cars we will make use of. I am hearing growling, but I think that's potentially just ambient sound. Let's get this here so that it helps us to kind of block in that area a little bit. And obviously we really just have to wait until morning before we can go anywhere. We will eventually have to block in this side of Sanctuary as well. I suppose we could head out maybe down here a little bit and see about exploring this little shack that we know is usually, well, it should be over here somewhere. It's kind of dangerous to do this though. Since it's practically pitch black. But, you know, with this long-range sniper rifle, human enemies won't be too much of a problem. Got a few gunshots over here. Yeah, I can't see a thing if I turn that off. Not seeing any movement. We just need to be prepared to retreat rapidly from four-legged beasties and human enemies. Speaking of four-legged beasties, okay, that's multiple four-legged beasties. That's the thing with these bolt-action weapons. They're really slow. Okay, that dog is coming for us. I didn't realise he was going to be able to just get across the water like this. Whoa. There were more of them. There were definitely more of them. I feel like there might have been one more. Maybe. Tell you what, let's butcher this this one here while we can. Hopefully we don't get attacked. I don't know if we can get attacked at that moment. Anyway, we got 3 pieces of mongrel dog meat, and it did pass some time, so that's kind of helpful too. Now there was one more that we shot across the water. I feel like I saw one more with them, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was just the 3 of them. Although trying to find this corpse is probably not very viable, actually. Not very doable. The game just takes on a totally different feel, doesn't it? I know I've talked about that before in Permadeath. In Permadeath episodes on the channel. It really does just take on a totally different vibe. Now, we need to know where this... I think it's coming from over here. I would turn my torch off, but I know you won't be able to see, and I won't be able to see. If we can catch this guy by surprise, we should be able to get a one-hit kill here. But where is he? He or she? I feel like it's that way. Dude, this terrain is just impossible. Jesus, man. Yeah, he's right in front of us somewhere. Oh. Yeah, I thought I saw him. Oh, wait. He's doing target practice, isn't he? Where is he? He's here somewhere. Maybe behind this tree? I don't think he was shooting at us. Now we do have the a lean mod in. I did put it in. Where is he? Yeah, okay, so he's not aware of us right now. Let's turn this torch off. Now I think this person sometimes has a dog. That was a kill. Now, was he alone? That's the question. She? Looks like the scavenger was alone. She was alone. I'm not going to take every gun. It's just not really useful to us. Kind of just weighs us down. Now, there is a shack around here somewhere. I do often misplace it, though, because... Well, I just can't remember where it is. Let's have a little look this way. Try not to get lost. Could be a little bit more up there, but... Anyway, we're exploring the backwoods behind Sanctuary, so... You know, we shouldn't be able to get too lost here. Yeah, alright. I feel like it's probably back the other way. Whew. Okay, so okay, here it is. It's right here. Is it? Yeah, it is. Now, there should be a scavenger or someone around here who's particularly unpleasant. Yeah, I can hear footsteps. Oh dear. Yes, okay, he has a dog. Now, if we go slow here, we might be able to take them out. The dog, I don't know who to take out first. He was coming at us. You saw it. I had no choice. Okay, we've leveled up. We've reached level 5. Alright. We're doing okay, guys. Slowly but surely, we are chipping away at this objective of survival. I'm going to take everything that we can here for the sake of scrapping and selling. Oh, wow. I didn't realise they had such high value. I don't think that's the same gun that was over there, but if it is... we will actually go and grab it. Now, the reason I say this guy is particularly unpleasant, many of you will know that this guy was up here with this, well, unfortunate young lady who, you know, I don't think she was having the time of her life. He may have been, but she definitely was not. Let's leave her alone here in her her new tomb. Did I actually gather all of the stuff in here? I did, didn't I? Alright. At least she can rest in peace. Finally. Alright, so we've done a little bit of work there, haven't we? Cleared up the area around our base. Taken up cleared up taken out some of the enemies is what I was trying to say. The dogs, a couple of raiders and scavengers, etc, etc. What's your deal, young lady? All sorts of things happening in the world, and we are still alive. And that's what matters, I suppose, more than anything in the world, isn't it, really? In the world of permadeath, at least. We have not permanently died, so, you know, that's great. Now, what does this do? Random inner city. I'm going to press it. I just pressed it. I don't know if it worked, but I pressed it. From what I understand, I remember discovering that a long time ago, and it confused me. I looked it up, and it's something to do with changing up the layout of the city, the inner city itself, so Boston kind of Diamond City area. And I don't know exactly what it does, but it randomizes some elements of the city anyway, so I guess we'll have to find out exactly what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had enough of recording Fallout 4 for the day. I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of a journey here. Our character here is turning out to be quite proficient at survival. He's not doing too bad at all. Mr. Reginald Clay. We've got another level up, which we will apply at some point. And I want to drop off all of our junk. This sort of stuff I can do in private. We did pick up a scrap handgun, which we have apparently 12 rounds for, along with another 16. That's quite helpful. It's heavy and it's quick. It's also a little bit more powerful than the one we have. I'm not too familiar with these weapons, so let's take a look at them. Oh yeah, okay. I have used this before, actually. I think I relied on it more as a last resort. Now, you wouldn't think that a scrap handgun would stand up against something like a P220, but, you know, whatever. It's been modified a little bit. But we'll be dropping these off and returning ourselves to our normal loadout here. I'll just drop this stuff off. And this as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've had enough. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying our progress here. We're doing really well as far as I'm concerned. It gets more and more treacherous. Obviously, the further that we leave, the more that we leave Sanctuary and try to head further and further out into the world. We still have some locations in Concord that we can scavenge and clear. There will be zombies. There's also a subway, isn't there? There's also a subway. That might be on the cards. I feel like our chances of survival going down the subway are a bit higher than our chances of survival going into the museum. However, I think our character is now starting to ponder the fact that he's here alone and that he's doing all this work by himself. He's literally engineering turrets, he's building walls, he's forging a sanctuary for himself, and it's a lot of work and it's very dangerous. And he's probably going to need some help, which means, apart from potentially recruiting random travelers that he meets and, you know, building a recruitment beacon, which he doesn't even know anything about that yet, he's thinking about the settlers in Concord. So even if it means just poking our head in there to see exactly what's going on, are they okay? Are they still alive? You know, maybe Mr. Reggie Clay here is thinking about making contact at some point rather soon. Will he survive the introductions? Sometimes introductions are awkward, aren't they? And this introduction may well just be the most awkward introduction of Reginald Clay's life. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Please do check back in again very soon. Goodbye for now.